So, hi class, I am teacher Jana, your teacher for today. So, first of all, let us pray. We'll lead the prayer. Okay. Thank the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. So, good morning class. Before anything else, kindly arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of papers. So, I'm going to check the attendance. I have here a red pen and you're going to draw a smiley in this seat plan, and then you can pass it now. Okay. Done? Okay. Bring it here in front. So we'll have a short review. So before we start our lesson for today, let's have a short recap. So what have we discussed during our last meeting? Okay. Okay, we discussed about the elements of a short story. So what is a short story? Yes, Mr. Jaman? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. How about the elements of a short story? Who has an idea? Yes? Okay, very well said. So, I think we are now ready for a new lesson for today. So, as you can see, I have here a box. Inside this is a pictures of different sizes. I will call some students, and you will identify the object and present it in the class. Okay? Okay, good. Okay, Mr. Reyes, are you ready? Okay. So, what have you noticed on the box? Yes, different sizes of notebooks. So, what have you learned? Okay, they are different. They have a differences and also similarities. Okay, good. So, what do you think is our topic for today? So, our topic for today is degree of adjective. Okay. What do you think is the meaning of adjective? Yes. This is a word describe. Okay. Okay. Now we will see if it is the meaning of adjective. So adjective are words that describe persons, places, things, animals, and events. They tell something about a noun. Okay. Anyone who have another idea about the meaning of adjective? Yes. Okay. Okay, very well said. Adjective is a word belonging to one of the major form classes in any of numerous languages and typical serving. So yes, good. It is a modifier of a noun to denote a quality of the thing named, to indicate its quality and extent, or to specify a thing as distinct from something else. So adjectives also have a three degrees of comparisons. These are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So, what do you think is the meaning of positive degree? So, first is positive degree. It signifies quality. It talks about only one thing and it is not being compared with another. This offers no comparison. It just tells us about the existence of a quality. So in a simple meaning, like for example, this this paper is clear or white. So there is no comparison because this paper is only just one and you're just describing it. That is the meaning of positive. So, yes, you have an idea? Okay. Oh, the house is big. So, that example also correct. Like what you've said, the house is big. The word big is describing a house without comparing it with other houses. So, okay, exactly. Okay, next, the number 2, comparative degree. So, what do you think is the meaning of this? Okay, Miss Espacio. Comparative, okay. Um, it This compares two things to show which has the lesser or greater degree of quality. So, came from the word itself, comparative. You are comparing one object to another. Like for example, um, this paper again. Um, this paper is clearer than Justin's paper. So you're comparing your paper to one another to Justin. Okay. Okay, gets? Do you have a question? Clarification? Okay, good. So next is the number 3, superlative degree. So what is superlative degree? Miss Esquivel. Okay, exactly. Superlative is degree signifies quality in the greatest or least degree. These are more items are being compared. This compares more than two things to show which has the least or greatest degree of the quality. So in comparative, you are comparing only two things. But in this superlative, you are comparing two or more. So the least greater. Okay. The example, who has an example of superlative? Can you give me an example? Okay. The house of the house of Sarah is the biggest of all in the village. Exactly. What a good example. Okay. This one is the 3 degrees of comparison. The apple, the first apple, second, and the third. The first one is positive. Positive, like what we've said, it is being called a big. Even if it is small, it is big if it is compared with one another who is larger than it. First is positive, then next is comparative, the bigger one, and superlative is the biggest of all 3. Okay? Gets? Okay, gets. So, what have you learned about our discussion? Okay, Miss Adan? Okay, thank you. So, you learned about the differences of positive, comparative, and superlative. Okay, thank you. So, now, identify the degrees of comparisons used in the sentence. Just say positive degree, comparative degree, or superlative degree. So, number 1. Number 1, anyone? Okay. So, I will read the question and then we will answer if it is positive, superlative, or comparative. Number 1. Peter is the kindest of all in the room. Okay. Superlative. Correct. So, number 2. The lion is a strong animal. Anyone? Okay, positive. Thank you. Number 3. It is a tall building. Okay? Positive. Okay. The apple is sweeter than pear. Okay. It is comparative. Teacher Telma had the most wonderful birthday cake. Last one. Okay. Thank you. So next is, I have here a situation wherein a boy and a girl was having a conversation about their plant. Okay. Billy, Jenny, look at this plant. It is big. Jenny, yes, Billy, it is big. Now look at this plant. It is bigger than your plant. So, Billy, oh, I agree with you. Take a look at this plant in the rectangular pot. That plant is biggest among the three. So, there is a comparison. So, who are talking in the conversation? So, you're going to answer this. I will copy it to your paper and then answer it. Okay, are you done copying? Okay. We'll now proceed to our assignment. So you need to complete the table below. The first is positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. One is wise. Next is the wisest. So what is the comparative degree of it? Okay. We'll copy it and pass it tomorrow. Okay. Our lesson is this is the end of our lesson. Hope you have learned